Pablo from Style Systems. What's up, everyone? I wanted to give you, a quick tip. As I was walking around today, and I got a lot of bad looks. Crazy, right? I got a bad look. So I was inspired to do this video. And this video is about confidence and self-esteem. I think that part of the reason why people have lack of self-esteem, they have no confidence, and pardon the noise again, as I've already told you, I have a construction site right next to me, so these motherfuckers are always making a lot of noise, right? Continuing. I think part of the reason why a lot of people have lack of self-esteem and lack of confidence is because they compare themselves to the standards of others. Meaning, if you do not enter the standards of others, you feel bad, right? If I do not enter your standards right now, your standards of beauty, your standards of accent, your standards of making a video of the background, you will start criticizing me. You will start saying, yeah, whatever he's saying is good, but, every time someone says but, you know that everything that they said prior to that but, it gets completely erased, right? So if I do not enter your standards, your own values, that means that I'm wrong. That means that I'm doing something wrong that I should not be doing in the way that I'm doing it, because it is completely wrong. Why? Because it is simply the way that it is different than the way that you will do it. You would do it, right? If I'm doing it differently, or if I'm different than you, or what you think is good, beautiful, fashionable, stylish, then immediately I become excluded, right? I do not enter your standards. We need to realize how silly that is, because the majority of people's standards are unrevised beliefs that have been, they have been embedded in us since we were kids. It is the majority of the beliefs of society and yours, they come from religion, they come from school, they come from your parents. We need to really understand where these goddamn beliefs came from, right? If your beliefs and your standards about beauty and fashion and all that came from your mom, where the fuck did she learn beauty and style, right? If your standards come from reading a goddamn GQ magazine, you need to open your eyes and truly understand, and at least truly apply yourself into this knowledge, become a scholar of this knowledge. So, as I was walking around today, I got I get all types of reactions. Some people, they're looking for a fight. They're looking to fight me because I stand out from the crowd. So they're like, who are you? And some people laugh at me. Some people, they're like, did you see his mustache? It is so silly and so stupid. And I realized that part of this is because we value and we judge and we analyze others, the work of others, the beauty of others, based on what we think is right. And that is stupid. That is a complete stupidity. That is nonsense. That is bullshit. Stop buying the bullshit, alright? Realize that the majority of all this shit, it's all bullshit of the media, it's bullshit outside of you. So if you think that wearing a mustache is bad because on the latest GQ magazine or on the latest What Not to Wear show, they told you that, wearing a mustache actually communicates stupidity, then you will go around, this guy said this, so it must be right. God damn it, it's opinions, alright? Everyone has an opinion about you, about your life. What the fuck is this, man? Now everything that I'm saying right now does not mean that you have to become an anarchist and say, fuck it, fuck you, fuck everyone that's watching me right now, I don't care what you think. We care, alright? It is what it is. Let's speak some truth right now, alright? We care what others think about ourselves. We care. Alright? Now, this is like a game. I said it yesterday on another lecture. it is like a game, you know, it's like being part of the matrix. Understanding that you're part of the matrix does not make you a sheep like the rest of the herd. This gives you actually a power, like you wake up and now you can play the game knowing the rules. Now you can see the filter and you're like, oh no, I have a better understanding of what this is all about. I understand that I have a role to play in life. So we need to come in terms with the role that we have been given, or choose your own goddamn role and then play the fuck out of it, right? Stop trying to make less people that do not enter your standards, and stop making yourself less simply because you do not look like the model of GQ, or simply because you don't have huge tits. I mean, what the fuck is that, man? We got it all wrong. It is all upside down. It is pure bullshit, pure nonsense, and I get very passionate about this subject because I truly believe from the bottom of my heart that part of why there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of negative shit going on around the world is because we do not have the confidence to walk around and say, this is who I am, and shine away with whatever the fuck you are, right? I do not have to be like you. I do not have to speak your language. I do not have, I am going to be me, but not only me, I'm going to be the best version of me. Now that takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, you have to actually study and invest on yourself, all right? So, what I'm trying to teach you right now, the point that I'm making is that who gave permission to others to have a saying on the way that you speak, the way that you look, the way that you live? Who gave permission? Who gave them permission? The answer is you. So you need to stop, man. We need to stop giving permission to others, like saying, ooh, look at it. You know, I have some neighbors that they make fun of me because I'm speaking in English, right? Who gave them permission? I mean, nothing is until you think about it, you accept it, and then it becomes something. So if I accept your criticism based on my nationality, based on my looks, based on my knowledge, if I accept it, then it's going to be true, and then I'm going to feel like shit. I'm going to be like, oh shit. You know, people that are watching me, they just gave me a bad review. Oh, I must be a piece of shit. Oh, come on, man. I'm not going to listen to that shit. Because I've said it before, I do not pay attention to positive comments or negative comments, because they are all part of the same coin. It is the same shit. Because as quickly as you can love me right now, maybe tomorrow I will say another thing that will actually rub you in the wrong way, and then you will hate me. So the point that I'm making is that stop listening to others. Pay attention to yourself. Invest in yourself, so that when you have a better understanding about your values, about your own standards, and about your looks. Talking about pure fashion here, about the way you look, instead of filtering through the eyes of others, like, oh, I'm not wearing the latest trend, so I must look like shit. No. I've read hundreds of books. I've applied myself to the power of image, or any other, I hope that there's more people like me that actually are spreading beauty around the world. Point is, you need to invest in yourself so you can have a better understanding about your own views, about your own standards. And instead of criticizing or judging others in the wrong way, like saying, ooh, look at that, he looks bad. When you've accomplished becoming the best version of yourself, which is actually an ongoing thing, when you've accomplished that, when you're truly successful, you will not go out of your way to simply criticize others. You will not be a hater, right? You will not be, even if it's so, I mean, on the other hand, there's someone called critiques, right? People that have a certain level of accomplishment, certain level of knowledge, and they criticize the work of others. Why? Because they know so much, right? They're like, oh, no, I don't think you're doing it correctly. I think it's bad. Fuck those motherfuckers, man. That is complete insane. That is completely stupid, man. That is so stupid. I never pay attention to critics. Stupid. Because someone that actually knows his shit he or she will not take the time to tell you you're doing it right, you're doing it wrong, you know? It is complete, I mean, I'm just saying, right? It's bullshit, man. You don't have to criticize someone that is actually successful and it is an authority on his or her field. They will not go outside of their own way, of their own life, just to tell you you're doing it wrong. I mean, unless you're actually asking for advice or paying for advice, then, you know, me being an expert in fashion, then I can actually come across and tell you, you know, I think you should do this, but I will not come above you like, oh, I'm the god of style and you look like shit, so you should be doing this because you are a piece of shit. I will never do it that way, ever, okay? I come across very aggressively in these videos because that's who I am, right? But I will never go out of my way just to simply criticize the fashion of others or the success of others. That is when you know you're in the presence of someone that is truly successful and the best version of himself. Alright? The point of all this goddamn video is that have a better understanding of everything that I just said, and then shine, my friends. Shine. Stop bending yourself before others. Stop blending in. Stop listening to the standards of others, to the insanity of others. And you're better off by yourself, you know, applying yourself and investing into yourself to really have a better understanding about your standards, your own views, your own personal views, and understand that there's some truths, undeniable truths, like my new product, the Formula of Perfection. I'm not giving you my opinion on what I think is beautiful. It is based on facts, scientific facts. It is based on history. It is a simple fact, right? I'm giving you the tool so you can use it however you want. But I know that there are some things that are personal views. I have some personal views and I have opinions, but I can acknowledge them. I can say this is simply an opinion, so it is open to discussion, whatever, you know, I don't give a fuck. But when I'm talking about a truth, then it's not open to discussion. And you need to live that way. Stop listening to others. And when you walk around, there's some people that are kind of in the fence. They don't want to send out because they're going to get a lot of hate. Fuck those motherfuckers, man. Shit. Stand out. Shine. Become more beautiful. And stop listening to others. That will help you tremendously when it comes to your self-esteem and your confidence. And with that, I'm going to leave you. Become the best version of yourself. Stay tuned for June 6th, the release of my new product, the Formula of Perfection. It's going to be worldwide. I'm going to have some surprises for you. I'm going to give maybe some discounts, or maybe I'm going to pick some random people and give you some bonus, some special bonus. So we'll see you in the next one. Become the best version of yourself.